Hello, this is Elijah Wells with a new haircut, and yesterday, the Bafta winners came out, and I'm going to go through them category by category and see what I thought about the Bafta winners of 2021, and of course, let's get on with it. And to kick things off, we have for Best Film goes to Nomadland. The movie that I think is going to be playing in UK cinemas the day UK cinemas open after lockdown, which I'm really excited to see. Which it should be a deserving win since it won Best Picture at Golden Globes and Best Film already BAFTA. So it could be a solid booking for the Oscars for Nomadland. For Best British Film, it goes to Promising Young Woman. I'm hearing better and better things about this movie to the point I think it's going to actually win like Best Original Screenplay at the Oscars at best case scenario over Trial of Chicago 7. But the bad news is it's on Now TV, the only streaming site in the entire country to be proud of the fact that it's basically cable packaged as streaming. Basically, Now TV is just basically sounds like a glorified scam. For Best Actress, it goes to Frances McDormand for Nomadland. Yeah, again, without Kelly Mulligan from A Promising Young Woman, yeah, I think she's basically the only competition that's in France's way at the moment, from the looks of it. If that be the case, Frances McDormand could win for Nomadland. But if it goes to a Kelly Mulligan for Promising Young Woman, it'll probably make sense, I guess, but yeah. For leading actor, it's Anthony Hopkins for The Father, which, to be honest, it kind of surprises me at the moment, because I think it's basically clear as day that Chadwick Boseman would win for Ma Rainey's Black Button, but nowhere to be found. Like, he is coming home empty-handed. Well, even though it is a posthumous nomination now, but I was kind of a bit surprised. Like, I thought it was like very dead set on Chadwick Boseman winning. I'm maybe considering like, oh, he's been robbed! But knowing that Anthony Hopkins plays a elderly father with dementia, so could somewhat make sense, but I'm still holding on for Chadwick Boseman for the Oscar. For Supporting Actress, it goes to Yong Jong-leun for Minari. Even though my cinema I go to in Leicester, Phoenix is showing it in virtual cinema, which is they basically make their own streaming site, but I'm waiting for it till it comes out on DVD because, let's be real, streaming ain't the same. Just buy it on DVD, go to a cinema when lockdown in the UK ends. Yeah, and also she calls British people snobby. I can't wait till Piers Morgan, Nigel Farage and every gammon in the country hears about that. And for Best Supporting Actor, David Koala for Judas and the Black Messiah. It's set in stone. He is going to win the Oscar for Supporting Actor for Judas and the Black Messiah. So, I think that's really set in stone by now. And for Best Director, it goes to Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. I'm betting my kidneys that she's going to win the Oscar for Best Picture. I'm betting my arm. No, I'm betting my small intestines and my large intestines for Chloe Zhao to win for Nomadland. I am betting all my bodily organs for not for scientific experiments, but I'm betting them all on that she won for Best Director. Hear me out. Hear me out. And also for Rising Star Award, it goes to Baka Bakare from the movie Rocks, well, for Rising Star, which is voted by the public and is sponsored by EE, or the government's excuse for why 5G did virus, meh. For Outstanding Debut by British Writer, Director or Producer, it goes to Rami Wakers as a writer-director of the movie His House. And also I've heard good things about the other nominations, Saint Maud, which I'm hearing a lot of good things about. It's already on DVD, so could check it out. For Best Film not in the English language, it goes to Another Round, film from Denmark, which I'm hearing loads of praise about. It won over Minari, but it didn't get nominated for Best Foreign Film at the Oscars, which again totally makes sense after the Golden Globe controversy and Golden Globes parading Sia's music around. But I think it looks like it's pretty solid that another round will be another victory for Denmark. For documentary, it's a collective. The Social Dilemma, which my sister did watch, which is about the Cambridge Analytica and how Facebook basically gives far-right groups a free pass. Mark Tibbs' teacher. My teacher recommended it to me. It's on Netflix apparently. And Dissent. Basically, basically when how Jamal Khashoggi's murder by the Saudi government sent shockwaves across the world, and basically how the Saudi royal family runs more like a mafia than a royal family. And David Attenborough, Life on Planet, which I'm hearing good things about, but the collective, I'm not too aware of, so sorry. For Best Animated Film, there's Soul, which is again a predictive win, but there's already a bit of a movement that Wolfwalkers must win, or the hashtag Wolfwalkers must win. It is undoubtedly a brilliant movie. It's so far the best film of 2020 if I see the other films, but all in all, I can totally understand that movement, but I think it's definitely a two-horse race between Soul and Wolfwalkers. If a Wolfwalker wins, I can't wait for Twitter to come out to the streets and celebrate. For original screenplay, it goes to Promising Young Woman by Amanda Fennell, which I think I remember reading a Guardian article that it was mostly a right thing to do, not giving awards to Chloe Chow and Amanda Fennell for Promising Young Woman, as mostly an apology for last year's Bafta, which practically had the most non-existent diversity in its history. But if it wins like over Trial of Chicago 7, I can perfectly accept that already. For adapted screenplay, it goes to The Father. Yeah, again, I really had my hands down and my foot down that Nomadland by Chloe Chow would win, but The Father is winning its second award of that night. For original score, it goes to Soul by Trent Reznor, Arthur Ross, and John Batiste. Yeah, I think this is going to be a sought after win from the Oscars for Soul. Yeah, I think this is the definitive one. And for cinematography, it goes to Joshua James Richards for his cinematography work in Nomadland, the fourth award that came for the country of nomads. That it seems like it's another set in stone win for cinematography. For costume, there's Marraine's Black Bottom, which fully deserved. And for editing, it goes to Sound of Metal. Again, I predicted Trial of Chicago 7 would win due to several scenes that inter-ed each other. But I haven't seen Nomadland. I haven't seen Sound of Metal. Sorry about that. Even though it is definitely going to open in cinemas the day cinemas would reopen in the UK. So I'm going to check that out as soon as cinemas reopen. And for production design, it goes to Mank. Again, fully deserved it, and I predicted it would win, and it did win, so it's a win-win for all. For makeup hairstyling, Marraine's Black Button, which, again, a fully deserved win for that one. For best sound, goes to Sound of Metal, again, another deserved win. I think these three awards alone I am very satisfied with, and for special effects, it goes to Tenet, which, again, at the Oscars, Golden Globes, and BAFTAs, it definitely had the least presence out of all Christopher Nolan movies. I like the movie, but it's definitely not up there like my favourite Nolan films, like with The Dark Knight and Inception. But it's another solid film by Nolan. But again, it's like Taylor Swift with the Grammys. She releases an album, it's an album of the year. If Christopher Nolan releases a movie, it's bound to win an Oscar. Unless if it's The Dark Knight Rises, then yeah. And for the home stretch of these awards, there's Best Casting. To be honest, I have no idea how this particular category works, like Best Ensemble, or Best Cast Performance, or Best combination of actors. I literally have no idea. It's now the second year it's been introduced, and I honestly have little to no idea how it works. But the winner anyways is Rocks. Yeah. Okay, win, but I have no idea of what the end game result is for best casting. For best short film, The President. Okay. And for best short animated film, it goes to The Owl and the Pussycat, which again, good for them. And I think out of all BAFTAs, all winners of this ceremony, I am again entirely satisfied. But I think the only thing that really stuck out to me, like really shocked me, is Anthony Hopkins winning over Chadwick Boseman for The Father when Chadwick was nominated posthumously for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Yeah, I think that one shocked me like the most. But I think I'm still betting that Chadwick Boseman will win an Oscar posthumously. But this is kind of my thoughts and theories about this year's BAFTAs. So, what do you think of this year's BAFTAs? Do you like what one? Do you hate what one? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe and also like this video. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And this is Elijah Wells and bye!